A very good morning to you and a very, very warm welcome to Beju's Exam Prep IAS. Come on, warriors. Good morning, Tagdis. Very good morning, Nagaraja. Good morning, Subhash. Good morning, Atharva. Very good morning, Deepika. Good morning, Dhwani. Good morning, Shambhavi. Good morning, Manpreet. Good morning, Ritika. Good morning, Saurabh. Good morning, Anurag. Good morning, Vechri. Good morning, Jagriti. Good morning, Roshan. Good morning, Mohan. Good morning, Sudharvaji. Good morning, Saranya. Good morning, Tanay. Suprabhatam, Tanay. Good morning, Divyani. Good morning, Abhishek. Good morning, Anchal. Good morning, Purva. I'm good, Roshan. How are you doing? Okay, Subhash. Sam to you, Sam to you. Sam. Stephen, very good morning. Sadhna, good morning. Amala, good morning. Sameep, good morning. Shubhangi, good morning. Come on, come on. Yes, wakey, wakey. Mehul, morning. Aja, warriors. Let us fight for your bright future. Come on, hurry up. We have to cover a lot today. Lots of topics coming your way. Small ones. Good morning, Dikshit. Deep, good morning. Jia, good morning. Akash, good morning. Good morning, Sonam. Sir, please do poll how many people are live at early morning. Saurabh. Good morning, Dhara. Ramesh, good morning. Shargun, good morning. Sejal, hi. Anshu, good morning. Chalo, let us get started. All right. I can't do that, Deep. I'm good, Anshu. How are you doing, beta? Good morning, Roshan. Chalo, let's get started then. So we start from where we left yesterday. Srihari, good morning. Muhammad, good morning. Okay. So we are done with these topics, as you have seen. We are going to take up these topics today. Okay. And we are done with this. If possible, we are going to take up permutations and probability as well. All right. So these are all small topics that we will take up today. Stephen just applied the rule of 100. Just take the base as 100, 20%, 25%, 30%, whatever is there. Keep on calculating on 100. Okay. All right, start. Simple interest. As the name suggests, it's quite simple. So you people must have done this in earlier classes. You must be remembering that simple interest is PRT by 100 or PTR by 100, whichever way you want it. And amount is simple interest plus principal. Principal is what? The amount that you take on loan. T is time duration, R is rate of interest. And obviously, you have to pay an extra amount called interest, right? So that is how it goes. So principal is the sum of money which is borrowed by a person when taken on loan or invested in bank. So whatever loan that you take from bank, if you take a loan of 50 lakh rupees, that is considered to be the principal sum. T or time is the duration for which a particular sum of money is given on loan. Rate, that is a percent rate of interest which is charged. Interest, when a person takes a loan or borrows money from another person or financial institution like bank, he has to pay them an extra amount on the loan amount. All right. This extra money paid is called interest on the principal sum. And there are two kinds of interests. One is simple interest, the other is compound interest. And that is why these financial institutions will be interested to give you loans, because they would get some extra money. Good morning, Abhishek. All tick cross, no tick tick, some cross cross, some not cross tick. All right, great. Very good, Saurabh. Satish, good morning. आ जाओ यार जल्दी से, शाबाश. हरियप्पा, कैप्टन करियप्पा. Adepu, good morning. Manmohan, good morning. Okay. Chalo ji. Simple interest is the interest which is charged only on the principal sum for a definite period of time on a fixed rate of interest. So SI, that is simple interest, not sub-inspector, charged on a principal sum for a given number of years will always be the same for each year. Okay, so let us say principal is 1 lakh, all right, and rate of interest is 10%. Okay, so what is 10% of 1 lakh? That is 10,000 per annum. Okay, so that would be charged every year. So it will be every year the same. So this is what we are talking about. SI is PTR by 100. Amount is the sum of principal and interest. So these are the two formulas, and it is the game of only these two formulas. That's it. Okay. Thank you, Saurabh. And I love you the way you people get up early in the morning to fight for your future. All right, come on. Let's do it. If rupees 1,000 is given on loan, stop. So it is given on loan. So that means this is the principal. Proceed. At 10% annual rate of simple interest, stop. So this is R. Keep on identifying the information that which particular parameter it is representing. Like 10% here is representing rate of interest. Then how much interest? Stop. Please keep on identifying what does the question demand out of you. What does it want you to find out? It wants you to find out simple interest. Will be obtained after 5 years. 5 years is the duration. Okay. So what will you do? Just find out. Madhumita, good morning. Come on, hurry up. So simple interest is PTR by 100. Principal is given to you as 1,000. Time is given as 5 years. Rate of interest is 10. By 100, let us cancel these. So we should get 500 as the simple interest. Oh, lovely. You got this. Shabash. Good start. Good start to the day. Hariyappa. Jaldi kar. Okay. For how many years should rupees 1,000? Once again, we have principal at 10% annual rate of simple interest. So R be given as loan. So what is to be found out? For how many years? T is to be determined. To be given as loan so that rupees 1,500 is obtained at the end of the period. What is this 1,500 which is obtained at the end of the period is the amount. So amount you know is principal plus simple interest. This is given to us as 1,500. Principal is already given to us as 1,000 here. You can find out the simple interest. All right, it is just the reverse of the previous question. Simple interest is 500. Employ the formula. SI is equal to PTR by 100. SI you know is 500. Principal is already given to you here. That is 1,000. T is what you need to determine. The rate of interest again is mentioned here. Okay, that is 10 by 100. As simple as that. So goes, the two zeros go here. So rate of interest here should be 5%. Perfect. You got, sorry, not rate of interest. I'm sorry. My bad. 5% rate of interest कहाँ मिलता है यार आजकल? Okay, 5 years. Let me put it like this. If a certain sum of money, now is the sum of money given to you? It's not given to you. So what do you take it as? You take it as P. That is principal. Becomes 4 times itself. Stop. P becomes 4 times itself. That means it becomes 4P. It becomes 4P means it is the amount actually that you are paying off. All right. In 20 years. So this is T, time duration. Then find out the annual rate of interest. What is it that he wants us to find out? He wants to find out R. There are only two formulas. So as it is, we have amount is equal to principal plus simple interest. Amount is 4 times P. So simple interest here must be 4P minus P, that is 3P. कोई बात नहीं. So simple interest is PTR by 100. From here, simple interest is 3P is equal to P. Principal is unknown. All right. So time duration is given to us as 20. Rate of interest is what exactly we need to find out. Now, what you see here, you see that you have P, which is written on both the sides, left hand side and right hand side. So we can easily cancel it. Okay, so what is left? 20. 5s are. This 5 goes here, gets multiplied with 3. So rate of interest is 3 into 5. That is nothing but 15%. Dekho, I'll show you one jadoo. Magic. See? Get it? Get it? Yeah. Magic, yes, Gia, correct. Good morning, Nancy. Magic. It is also called Jugaad. Hrithik Roshan. Huh? Deep, you will do magic in life. What examination? Huh? Exam is such a small thing. Just एक पड़ाव है तुम्हारी जिंदगी में. Just another thing which is going to be there in your life, but that doesn't mean that that is all. Okay, so don't worry about it. Now, a person invested a part of rupees 7,000 at 6% per annum and the remaining money at 4% per annum. So 7,000, he has invested a part at 6% and the remaining part he has invested at 4% rate of interest. If he receives, what you receive is an amount or simple interest. If he receives rupees 1,600 as total simple interest, all right, so simple interest total is already given to you as 1,600. After 5 years, so keep on noting down in rough what are the things given to you, the time duration mentioned. Then how much money in rupees did he invest at 6% per annum rate of interest? How much money at 6%? Okay, so that's what we are supposed to find out. Let's take it as X. So principal here, let us say is X. Then the principal here will obviously become 7,000 minus X. Remaining money is 7,000 total money minus X, which is already invested at 6%. So dears, we already know that simple interest total is going to be nothing but simple interest at 6% plus simple interest received at 4%. Simple interest received at 6% plus simple interest received at 4% should give you total simple interest. So total is already given here. It is 1,600. Okay. Now SI we know is PTR by 100. Okay. So for 6%, P or principal is X. All right. Time duration is already given to us here. That is 5. Rate of interest is mentioned. That is 6 by 100. Plus here, simple interest at 4%. The principal is 7,000 minus X into 5 years duration. And the percentage is already known. Rate of interest as 4%. divide by 100. That's the story. So everywhere you see that we have only one variable in this equation. So easy to find, right? Now, while cancelling also, keep the denominator same. So 5 and this is 20, this is 5, this is 20. I know 4 and 20 also will cancel, but you don't need to cancel it. Why? Because you need to add these figures. So 1600 is equal to 6x, right? Plus this 4 gets multiplied with 7000, becomes 14,000. Then the 4 gets multiplied with minus x, so minus 4x, right? By 20. This 20 obviously will go here. Okay, that's what you can do. So this becomes 32,000 and 6x minus 4x is 2x plus 4 into 7, 28. Sorry. My bad. Okay. Okay. So we have a 28,000 here. So what we have here is 4,000 equals to x. So x here must be equal to 2,000, right? So 2,000 is the money which is given at 6% rate of interest, and remaining 5,000 is given away at 4%. That's it. So your energy like growing child at this state. And this makes us attentive. Well, that is required, Saurabh, but what do you mean by this state? How do you differentiate between SI and A? Vechri, it is written 1600 as the total simple interest. It is already given. Okay. So it will be mentioned, obviously, if you receive a sum of money after so many years, that is amount. And if at all it is simple interest that you receive, then it will be exclusive, it will be mentioned here extrinsically. So it is already mentioned that 1600 as the total simple interest. That's it. It is not 7k minus x that I took, Stephen. It is 7,000 minus x. All right. Total money is 7,000. He says a part he gave at 6%, the other part remaining he is giving at 4%. So when I'm assuming that this is X rupees that he might have given at 6%, then the remaining amount obviously is 7,000 minus X that he must be giving at 4%. That's it. Correct? Okay, Saurabh. Thank you. Okay, so small bit. Actually, never a question has been asked on simple interest, but yes, 2023 itself, question has been asked on compound interest. Now, what is the difference between the two? Let's have a look first of all. Okay, let's say that we have a principal of 1,000 rupees. In each case, we are actually taking a loan of 1,000 rupees at simple interest and the other one at compound interest. The rate of interest in both the cases, let us say, is 10%. Okay, so here you are giving 1,000 rupees. Here again, you are giving loan of 1,000 rupees, let us say. Now, at the end of the first year, the simple interest obtained here is 100 rupees, 10% of 1,000. And here also it will be 100 rupees. That means at the end of the first year, the amount that the loanee, that is the person who takes the loan, he owns to you is 1,100 at simple interest. And similarly, the person who has taken 1,000 rupees loan at compound interest also owns 1,100. Now, this indicates one thing for sure, that at the end of the first year, on P at R%, right? In each case, the simple interest and compound interest obtained shall be equal. See, 100 rupees here, 100 rupees here. So at the end of the first year, the simple interest and compound interest obtained on the same principal at the same rate of interest. Here the principal is same, 1000 rupees in each case. Rate of interest is also same, 10%. So the simple interest and compound interest obtained at the end of the first year must be equal. Okay. Now let's have a look at second year. Come on. So once again, simple interest obtained is 100. Now this indicates, as it is, I have told you, simple interest is same every year. So it is going to be at rupees 1000. How much? 10% at rupees 1000. So it will be 100 rupees, 100 rupees, 100 rupees, 100 rupees till, millionth here, if at all the loan continues. But compound interest is like interest on interest. Tarikh pe tarikh pe tarikh pe tarikh, interest on interest. So what I mean to say here is that as it is, rupees 100 should have been the interest. Okay. What is this? This is at the rate 10% on 1000 rupees. Okay. Plus another 10 rupees. Now what is this? Another 10 rupees. This is at the rate 10% on rupees 100. That is interest on interest. Okay. So now we shall know that the compound interest received here is 110 rupees. Okay. So at the end of the 2 years, the person to whom you have given simple interest, 1000 rupees at simple interest, owes you 1200, and the person to whom you have given 1000 rupees at compound interest owes you 1210. Huh? What? 10 rupees more. Okay. चलो खेला आगे बढ़ाते हैं. Third year, again, simple interest obtained is 100 rupees. So this person at the end of the third year owes you 1300 rupees. Whereas this person now owes you how much? 100 rupees, which is already there. Okay, what is it? It is at the rate 10% on rupees 1000. Correct? And apart from that, he also owns you another, let us say, 121. Is it? So 121 would become the total amount. Sorry. Now he owns you another 10%. Okay. Now the previous one, this previous amount becomes the principal, actually speaking. Okay. So 10% of this. So another 21 rupees is received here. The total received is 121 rupees. So 100 rupees, so anyhow he was giving. But then he had given 10 rupees here. So 110 was the interest on the last year. So now 10% on that. Okay. At the rate 10% on 110. That is interest on interest. So another 11 rupees will be paid here. Okay, so that is why the interest this time becomes 121 rupees. See, 100 rupees, so anyhow he was supposed to pay because he's paying 100 rupees in simple interest as well as compound interest. He had paid 10 rupees previous time. Okay, so that is what makes it 110 rupees. That is in the previous year. Now 11 rupees is going to be the interest on this 110 rupees, which was the interest in the previous year. So previous year interest was 110 rupees plus 10 rupees more, 11 rupees more. What is 11? 10% of 110. Okay, so directly we can take it. So I shall actually make it more clear. Okay, so let me just simply make it like this. Simply we can also write this as 110 plus 11. Okay, so indication here is 110 is going to be previous year's interest that anyhow he has to pay, and this is at the rate 10% on 110. Yes, this is interest on interest. So the total sum paid here should be 1331. So you see, this is 31 rupees more. Got it? Yes. So here we can say that compound interest is rupees 31 more than the simple interest in 3 years. Now you see all these whatever bank loans are there, be it for home loans, be it for credit cards, they all operate on compound interest. So which means what? If at all you don't pay interest anyhow, so interest on interest is charged. So that is why if at all you have not paid your credit card payment, it will keep on multiplying. A friend of mine, he had taken, something, he bought something at 10,000. So he found out that after 2-3 years, he forgot to pay. It became, up to 40,000 or like that, 35,000, 40,000 they were asking him. So that was because of interest on interest, which was being charged. And that too, it was charged on monthly basis. Now, the point that I'm trying to drive into you is that compound interest obtained is always more than the simple interest in long run, or let us say second year onwards. Now, in Germany, there was not in Germany, in America, there was an article long back. One day it appeared in newspaper and it said that power of compounding is the eighth wonder of the world. Power of compounding is the eighth wonder of the world. And then it said that as quoted by Albert Einstein. So the article said that Albert Einstein says that the power of compounding is the eighth wonder of the world. Next day, in the same newspaper, there was another article, and this time the article was written by Albert Einstein. The article was very short, and it said that this thing I never quoted. I never said that power of compounding is the eighth wonder of the world. So I'm not the one who has said that. But whosoever has said that is 100% correct. It is absolutely true. So he agreed with it. And at the same time, he's a big man, not because of his achievements, but by his virtues. So he admitted that I am not the one who said that. But yes, whosoever has said that has said a big thing And that is why I suggest to you guys that, there is something called savings. You should do savings. You should put in your money in SIP, systematic investment plan, that is mutual funds. Find out more. I'm not going to tell you. So don't ask, sir, what is SIP? Hold your horses. So do SIP, that is monthly, payments in terms of 500,000 kind of thing. So save some money, invest in mutual funds. Sahi hai. Ad also comes. So try to invest in that. All right. So it will grow to a great amount, in due year of time. Everybody needs money, and especially at old age, it is very much required. So you can accumulate some good moolah at the end, right? Yes, that is correct, Kishan, and that is what we are coming to. Okay. Sir, I am investigating. Yes, Anurag, you should. जैसे ही जॉब लगेगी वैसे ही इसको इम्प्लीमेंट करेंगे नहीं श्रेयश you are getting pocket money from your parents, no? So as it is, tell them to invest 500 in your name, 1,000 rupees in your name. They will do it. Not an issue. Principal is P, rate of interest is R%, time is T years, compound interest is CI, A is amount, then A is equal to P into 1 plus R by 100 raised to T, where P is principal, R is rate of interest, T is time duration. This is how you find out amount. And as it is, that amount is nothing, but it is principal plus interest. Here, in this case, compound interest. So compound interest is going to be amount minus principal. So here the amount is P 1 plus R by 100 raised to T minus P. That is compound interest. Chanda, Rajinish, Chanda, you are referring to a person or you are referring to donation? Huh? Would you care to share? Ramavat, sir, today's stock markets will boom if US SEC accepts BTC's ETF. Yes. So invest in stocks. Yes. Very much true. I have a demat account but don't know how to use it. My bad. Don't use it. Just put your money in mutual funds. That's it. Donation, acha, you're referring to donation, Rajnish. All right. Okay. Good, dear. Acha, we have already done this. Isn't it so? Let's find out for 2 years. At 10% rate of interest. So this is R. Compounded annually. So already given to you. It is compound interest. For 2 years. So that is T. At a principal sum of rupees 1,000. So this is P. What will be the amount received? So amount, is, let's do it with the help of this formula. 1 plus R by 100 raised to T. Okay. So this is 1,000 rupees at 1 plus 10%, right? Raised to 2. Don't do anything here. Just do this. That's all. So 1,000. Now it becomes what? 1 plus 1 by 10. Some of you are, a little weak in this. So 10 gets multiplied here. So 10 plus 1 by 10. Okay. So this is 11 by 10. Please know this. So 1,000 into 11 by 10 into 11 by 10, since it is a square. Okay. These two zeros, they cancel here. 11 into 11, 11 square, is 121. So a 0 here because of this. So 1210 is the amount that would be received finally. No, Chanda is a Telugu word for donation. No, Chanda is a Hindi word also for donation. Okay, I know Telugu, fine. But Shivaji Garu, Chanda is a Hindi word also. Okay. Tinnara? Emedi? Ramawat? What will be the compound interest obtained at a sum of rupees 10,000? Now this is principal given to you. At 8%, that is rate of interest for 2 years. Let's do it. And he is asking you compound interest. Now, Amount is principal plus CI, and you know that CI is amount minus principal. Okay. So CI here should be P into 1 plus R by 100 raised to T minus P. Principal is already given to you, that is 10,000. Into 1 plus rate of interest is already mentioned here, that is 8. All right. Then again, time period is mentioned to you, square minus 10,000. Now I suggest don't cancel 8 and 100. Don't cancel 8 and 100. Don't cancel 8 and 100. All right. So simply 1 plus 8 by 100 should become 100 multiplied here. So 100 plus 8 by 100. So it is 108 by 100. Okay, beta. So it is 10,000 into 108 by 100 into 108 by 100 minus 10,000. 10,000 you can take here as common also. That's not an issue. But the best part is this way you can cancel the zeros. And you already know how to find out 108 square. Isn't it so? So what is 108 square? 11664 minus 10,000. Okay. So what is the difference? 1664. Now look at the choices. How wonderfully the choices have been designed. 11664. Oh, matching, my answer. But you should know what is desired by the question. So, in rough, whenever you're solving a question in rough, always write down what is the requirement of the question. CI is equal to how much. So that finally, before marking your answer, you remember whether you have found out the correct parameter or not. Okay. So choice B should be the correct answer. Correct, Rajnish. Yes. I know. Ramavat. Ledu, Kadu, Odu, Radu. 4 types of no. In 2023, I was just 18 and did 25 maths correct in SSC CHSL. Very good. That's great, Kishan. Very well done. All right, guys, let's do it. Good for you, Anurag. Very good. Do it for long term. On a sum of money, has he told you on, how much is the sum of money? No. So it's not given. So assume it as P. Immediately. See, the moment you read an instruction, immediately convert it into some kind of a, mathematical notation. There itself, you will get a paper-based test, right? So there itself with pencil, when you're solving the question, there itself you should underline, mark. Okay, this is this information given. So by the time you reach end of the question, you should have understood at least half of the question. More than that, you will understand actually. So on a sum of money in 2 years, okay, time is given at a particular rate of annual simple interest. Oh, how much is that? Don't know. So that is R. Rupees 800 is earned as the total interest. So total simple interest earned here is 800. All right. So simple interest total in 2 years is 800. If for the same money in 2 years at the same rate of interest, the total compound interest earned is rupees 820. So the compound interest total earned in 2 years is 820. What will be the annual rate of interest? See, you have simple interest, you have compound interest. 2 years, so first year, second year, and this is, let us say, total. So if I create a table out of it, let us say, what is given to you is simple interest is 800, compound interest is 820. Now, simple interest obtained every year is same. At the end of the 2 years, if you have obtained 800 as a simple interest, that means each year you obtain 400 rupees. Correct or not? Is it agreed? Is it agreed or not? Correct? Lovely. And also, you know that in the first year, The simple interest and compound interest is the same. So compound interest here should have been 400, which means now 820 is the total. In the first year, compound interest is same as simple interest, that is 400. So 820 minus 400, 420 is the compound interest which is obtained in the second year, at the end of the second year. Now, this 20 rupees is extra as compared to previous year. So what is this 20 rupees? Remember, tarikh pe tarikh, interest on interest. All right, so 20 rupees is the interest on interest of 400 rupees. How much is that as a rate of interest? Because he's asking you what will be the annual rate of interest. So what is it that you need to find out? R is to be found out. All right, so cut, right? No, not 2. This does not go. 4 5s are. Correct, you got this, you got this, you got this. Lovely, lovely. Yes, sir. Now look at this. Again, a similar kind of a question. All right, take similar kind of approach. On a sum of money, unknown, 10% annual rate of interest. This time, rate of interest is given to you for 2 years. So time is also given to you. All right. Simple interest earned is 4,000. On the same sum of money for the same duration, 2 years, same rate of interest, compounded annually this time, how much will be the compound interest obtained? So what do you want? Compound interest. Okay, in total. So once again, simple interest, compound interest, let us say. So at the end of the first year, at the end of the second year, and here we shall write the total. Okay, so this way we will arrange whatever is given to us. So simple interest earned is 4,000 when at the end of the 2 years. So that means every year simple interest earned is 2,000 each year. And in the first year, simple interest and compound interest happen to be the same. True. Now, what is it? You have the rate of interest as 10%. Okay, so there are 2 ways. 2,000 you can multiply with 1.1. That is 10% increase. All right, so it should become a 2,200. Or to 2,000, you will add another 10%. 10% of 2,000 is 200. So that what you get here is 2,200. So at the end of the 2 years, compound interest obtained should be 4,200. All right, sir. So that should be your answer. Correct, Dikshit. 4,000 से ज़्यादा ही होगा, but none of these is also given, na beta. What if it is 4,250 or 4,150? No, Roshan, 2,400 नहीं होगा. Vanshika, 10% increase. Arey, we learned, no, yesterday. 10% more is 1.1 times. You remember? That's what we covered in percentages yesterday. 10% more means what? Remember, 1 plus more percent. So 1.1 times. Correct? So 20% more means 1.2 times. 50% more means 1.5 times. 100% more means 2 times. And likewise, 200% more means 3 times, and so on. Clear? Now, I'm coming on to an important part here. So just ignore this. It's a little bit of, this is how it should be actually. Okay. I shall just correct it. if the rate of interest is compounded half yearly. Now, please have a look here. See, at the same rate of interest, compounded annually. So it should be told to us if at all compound interest is being applied, it is being applied on annual basis, or it is being applied on half yearly basis or quarterly basis, kind of a thing. But mostly it is annual basis only. But if at all it is compounded half yearly. Half yearly means every 6 months. Now there was a question which was asked on this concept, so I will take it up. Then amount becomes principal into 1 plus rate of interest becomes half by 100 and the time period becomes double. Rate of interest becomes half and time period doubles. The rate of interest becomes half, time period doubles or becomes 2 times. So rate of interest will be divided by 2 and time period will be multiplied by 2. Now, if the rate of interest is compounded quarterly, quarterly means every 3 months. Quarterly means 1/4. 1/4 of 12 months. That is 3 months, right? Every 3 months. 3, 3, 3, 3. Okay. So in this case, amount becomes P into 1 plus, this time R will be divided by 4 and the time period becomes 4 times. All right. So here, rate of interest becomes 1/4. Why? Because every 3 months, 1/4 of the year is 3 months. So every 3 months, the interest is being applied and time period becomes 4 times. Now that is the only difference. All right. So there was a question which was asked on this particular type actually. That is compounded half yearly, which I'm going to discuss with you after discussing this question. On rupees 10,000 principal at 12% rate of interest, compounded half yearly every 6 months. So in such a case, half yearly means rate of interest will become half, 6% in the first 6 months and then 6% after next 6 months. Then how much amount will be obtained after 1 year? So time duration is given to you. Time duration will become double. So what we have, A is equal to P into 1 plus. Now this is important. I want you people to concentrate here. 1 plus, obviously this is 6 by 100, 12 by 2. Okay. And this becomes 2 into 1. So 2. Correct. And what is this? 12 by 2. Now once again, please do not balance 6 and 100. Don't write it as 3 by 50. Don't write 6 by 100 equal to 3 by 50. So this is 10,000 into 1 plus, 106 by 100 into 106 by 100. So once again, for your knowledge, this gets multiplied here, becomes 100 plus 6 whole by 100. So 106 by 100. Okay. So very conveniently, just please cancel the zeros here. 106 square, you already know. How much is it? 106 plus 6, 112. 6 square, 36 over. Correct? 11,236. Now I want to question you guys that if at all it was not half yearly, it was annually, the rate of interest which is charged. In case the rate of interest was annual, not half yearly, then A is equal to P into 1 plus R by 100 raised to T. Remember the old formula? Okay. So 10,000 into 1 plus complete 12, you will take here, by 100 raised to 1 year. So this shall become 10,000 into 112 by 100. Now this time you do it yourself, 100 into 1, right? 100 you directly add on to the numerator, no? So the zeros cancel here. Okay, so what do I get? Tell me, what do I get here? 11,200. Could you please look at these two amounts? 11,236, 11,200. So this is 36 rupees more than 11,200, correct? So why is it more? Because see, this makes it evident that if at all the rate of interest is split, it is divided. Instead of being charged for 1 year, it is being charged every 6 months, 2 times. It is being charged 6 months, 6%, and then second half again 6%. Then the compound interest received is more. Compound interest received is more. Now listen to me very, very carefully. Listen to me very, very carefully. See, the rate of interest in both the cases is what? 12%. Here also I have taken 12%. Here I also have taken 12%. Correct? So my point here is the rate of interest is same, but the amount obtained here is lesser than the amount obtained here. I want same amounts. All right, let us say I'm investing, let us say I've given 10,000 rupees loan in 2 ways. Okay. So to person A and to person B. All right. I've given a loan of 10,000 rupees to person A, and I have given a loan of rupees 10,000 to person B. The rate of interest here is 12%. The rate of interest here is also 10%, 12%. Difference is this is compounded half yearly, and this is compounded yearly. Okay. So for 1 year, time duration is 1 year in both the cases. Now tell me one thing. Forget about this rate of interest, that it is 12%, but it is compounded annually. So here with this, I've already done the calculation on the previous slide that the amount obtained is 11,236 as seen in the previous question. Same thing with this calculation. I'm not doing the calculation again. That is the only difference. It is going to be 11,236. Now you tell me, I want the amount here also to be 11,236. All right. With the same interest, I am getting only 11,200. Okay. So here you can see at 12% rate of interest, or let me say annual rate of interest amount is 11,200, but I want 11,236. So tell me, my rate of interest should increase from 12% or decrease from 12%. The rate of interest now that I should employ should be more than 12% or less than 12%. More or less? Should be more, obviously. How can it be less, Akula? I want more money. At 12%, I'm getting 11,200. What do I want? I want 11,236. So definitely rate of interest has to be 12% plus some X percent. Yes or no? So that is, it is nothing but, let us say, I call this as S percent. S percent. Now this is at R percent. This is at S percent. Out of R percent and S percent, which one is greater? See, I want 11,236. So S percent now has to be greater than R percent or not? Yes, R percent is 12%. At 12%, I will get only 11,200. I want more money. I want 36 rupees more. All right. So tell me which is greater here now. S has to be greater. Yes or no? S has to be greater. 12 point something. 12 point something. Clear no? Clear no? Yes. Now look at this. CSAT 2023. A principal P becomes Q. What is this? This is principal. What is this amount? In 1 year, time duration. When compounded half yearly with R percent annual rate of interest. If the same principal P becomes Q in 1 year when compounded annually with 5% annual rate of, not 5%, this is not 5%, sorry, it is S percent. With S percent rate of interest, then which one of the following is correct? Now, I've already told you this, but still, I'll explain. Here, when R percent is compounded half yearly, and here it is yearly. So principal here is same. Amount here is also Q. All right. Rate of interest here is R percent, and here it should be S percent. Now about the two, what do you say? Tell me, out of these, which is the choice that you will mark as the answer? I conduct the first poll of today. My dear ones, please be fast and mark your answer. Hariyappa, Hariyappa. Captain Hariyappa. So in that question, example 4, 68% still after explaining it in the last slide. So in that question, example 4, we don't have P, so we can find P by using SI and then substitute every value in CI formula, and then 2, we can find out CI, right? No, basically, you cannot find P here. You don't have to. P is actually already given to you. What is wrong? P is same, no? 10,000. This was the only thing that I had taken example. I took P as 10,000, so I did not understand. So here again, we cannot find out P. It is not required also. It is the same. The whole point here is, if you want the amounts to be same in these 2 years, then obviously the point that you need to understand is, if at all the rate of interest is half yearly, it will give you more compound interest than yearly. If the rate of interest is quarterly, it will give you more interest. All right. So if I'll just write this down, the learnings that you should get from here. If R% is the rate of is the compound rate of interest, then the amount obtained will be more if it is quarterly, okay, and it is more than half yearly, which is more than yearly. That's it. As you will keep on breaking it down, you will keep getting more rate of interest. All right. So if at all it would have been quarterly, quarterly will be more than half yearly rate of half yearly amount, and half yearly will be more than yearly amount. Okay. That is for R%. If R% is same, so that is why half yearly amount is more. If I want the same amount, then I will have to increase the rate of interest. That was the funda that we need to. ज़्यादा penalty लग जाएगी next year. अच्छा. No, monthly interest is not. It is not asked. Formula, which part? In compound interest, please repeat the sixth one again. The complete question I have repeated it actually. Sir, I am talking about example 4, not 5. इतना पीछे लेकर चला जाता है यार तू बच्चा मुझे. हाँ, what is the problem? No need to find out principle. See, that will be extra work that you will be doing. That is not required. Okay, simply you can find out the compound interest. Okay. Corona, just watch the video once now. Okay. I don't understand if rate is half, then amount is more than that of yearly. So why not, if we decrease the rate, then that will not increase the amount? No. If you decrease the rate of interest, how will it increase the amount? Huh? If you want more amount, you want more rate of interest. Is it or not? If you are giving money to someone, huh, then obviously you will charge him more rate of interest if you want more money, more amount. Why will you decrease the rate of interest to get more amount? All right, sir. So let's have a look at this mixtures and allegations. Very simple process I'm telling you here. Now look here. In what ratio should a quality of rice costing rupees 7.2 per kg be mixed with a rice of another quality costing rupees 9.4? गलत बात है. So that the cost of the mixture becomes rupees 8.5. What is 8 rupees 50 paisa? It is the almost the average cost when two varieties of rice costing rupees 7 rupees 20 paisa and costing 9 rupees 40 paisa are mixed. So obviously it is the in between value. So whenever you are given two values of let us say an item 7 rupees 20 paisa, okay, and 9 rupees 40 paisa, just write it like this, and in between write the average cost. See, cost of the first type of rice is 7 rupees 20 paisa, second type of rice is 9 rupees 40 paisa. Or mixing the two, the average cost becomes 8 rupees 50 paisa. Now we will employ something called cross rule. That is allegation, basically. That is what it is called. अब ध्यान से देखो इधर. Diagonally, we will go like this. Arey, cross rule. Just do it like this. No? You'll have a value here and here and here. You'll also get values here. Okay. So nothing, sir, when you're coming from here to here, higher value minus lower value. Higher value minus lower value. That's all that you need to do diagonally. Okay. So diagonally, take higher value minus lower value. So here also, diagonally if we go, which is a higher value 8.5 and 9.4, 9.4. So 9.4 minus 8.5. थोड़ा नीचे लिखते हैं भैया इसको 8.5 minus 7.2. Okay, so this is what 0.9 and this is 1.3. ये है ना 1.3. So the ratio here is 9:13. That is the required ratio. So 9 kgs of first variety has to be mixed with 13 kgs of second variety. All right, the cost of both the varieties is given to you. Then the cost of the mixture will become 8 rupees 50 paisa. Yeah, it is easy. चावल में मिलावट, correct. Kishan, explanation, sir. Which explanation? Specify. Pooja, simple interest is not charged. It is charged annually only, actually. You know, compound interest is compounded yearly or half yearly. Simple interest will be same. Half yearly, you will have to pay, if it is 100 rupees that you have to pay in a year, then half yearly 50 rupees, then half yearly 50 rupees is what you will pay. Equal amounts you will pay. Okay, as it is, simple interest is not half yearly. Milk and water mixing also happens. How 0.9? Akash, do 9.4 minus 8.5. You will get 0.9. अब ये तो खुद करोगे ना बेटा 9.4 minus 8.5 ये भी मुझसे करवाओगे 14 minus 5 is 9 9 minus 1 is 8 so 0.9 अभी से मिलावट सीख रहे हैं we are aspirants कितना बुरा असर पड़ रहा है हम पे which yes I'm giving you alternate careers all right. So they are doing scam by mixing low quality rice. I will stop that after becoming IAS. Yes, good. Shabash. It is strict now. How to solve it? Silly mistakes. Okay. Hey. If you would have done it, you would have done it through, assume. Why do you want me to teach you the longer method? Kishan, I am not able to understand. Why do you want to know the longer method? So if you say this is X kgs, this is Y kgs, huh? Then you will have an equation like let us say 7.2x, huh? And then you will have, let us say, the total amount is 7.2x plus 9.4y, all right, divided by x plus y, that is equal to 8.5. Now you will keep on solving this. Then you will get a ratio between x and y. Now, listen to me very carefully. You remember this rule I had taught you yesterday itself? Selling price is 1 plus profit percent or minus loss percent times CP. You remember this? You remember this? भूल गया था किशन. अच्छा, ठीक है. अब देखो आलू में मिलावट. So what's happening to potatoes here? See. So how much quantity of potatoes? Now he's asking you the quantity in kg, costing rupees 10 per kg. So 10 immediately you write here. Be mixed with 120 kg of another type of potato costing 2.85 per kg. 2.85 per kg is already given to you as 120 kgs. You have to mix these. That on selling the mixture at 4.8 per kg. Selling. So what is this? This is selling price. So selling price is 4 rupees 80 paisa. Profit of 20% can be made. So profit percent is given 20%, sir. And what about this 10 rupees? 10 rupees costing 10 rupees per kg. Cost price is given. All right. Then costing 2 rupees 85 per kg. Cost price is given. Yes. And this is selling price of the mixture. So obviously you want the cost price of the mixture, no? Correct? So employing this formula, we know selling price is equal to 1 plus profit percent into CP. Obviously loss percent is not there, no? So this is 4.8 is equal to 1.2 times CP. So CP here is 4.8 by 1.2. All right, 12 fours are 48, right? So 4 rupees. Yes. So you have found out the cost price of the mixture. That is what you need to find out. Take the cross rule. As simple as that. Okay, use a cross rule here. So higher value here is you do like this only, no? Diagonally you have to go. So 4 minus 2.85 and this is 10 minus 4. So 4 minus 2.85 is 1.15. 10 minus 4 is 6. Okay. So let us multiply both the sides with 100 so that we can remove the decimal. It shall become 115 is to 600. Now both these figures are divisible by 5. All right. So 5 twos are 10, 5 threes are 15, 5 ones are 5. So 10, 5 twos are 10, 120. So the ratio works out to be 23 is to 180, 120. Now see here, this 120 is already given to you here as 120 kgs. So obviously then how much is required here? It has to be 23 kgs. Already I have 120 kgs here. So I require 23 kgs here. Correct? So that is a requirement. Got it? Got it. So like this. Similar kind of question. Sugar mein milawat. So how much quantity of sugar costing rupees 20 per kg be mixed with 20 kg of sugar costing rupees 15. So 15 rupees per kg is given to you. The quantity is given as 20 kg. You have to find out the quantity for the sugar which is costing 20 rupees per kg. So that on selling the resulting mixture, this is a selling price given to us. Okay. Profit of 25%. So can we do this? Selling price is 1 plus profit percent into CP. So selling price is 22.5. Okay, that is equal to, directly I will write. Since you people have already done profit and loss, you should be good at it. 1.25 times CP. Okay, so CP here is 225 by 125. I'm cancelling the 2250 by 125. All right, I'm cancelling the this thing, decimals here. So 125 ones are 125. You want me to do this? Ones are 125, so 100, so 1000 because you're taking a 0 here. All right, so it goes by 8. Correct? So 18 rupees is the cost. So I put a 18 rupees here. Discount, 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 discount. This is 18 minus 15. This is 20 minus 18. So this is 3 and this is 2. So if this is 20 kgs, this has to be how much? See, what is the multiplier here? Into 10, no? So we will do into 10 here also. So what should be your answer? We should get 30 kgs here as the answer. Oh, you got it. Why do you want to know where my house is? I want to cleared this paper in the first attempt. So tell your house. अरे यार ऐसे धमकाओ मत यार. $1.25, where we get it from? Yeah, what's wrong here is that you people are not revising. What is 1 plus profit percent? What is this profit percent? So this was 1 plus 0.25 only, no beta. Profit percent is how much? 25%. So 1 plus 0.25. I'm using this formula. Gave you yesterday. Sejal. Got it, Chitturi. All right. Here we go. Now see, read this carefully. Okay, this is an important one. The amount of liquid in a vessel is X units. Okay. If Y units of that liquid is taken out and then is replaced with the same amount of water, and then Y units of the mixture is removed and replaced by same amount of water, and this process is repeated n times, then the amount of liquid remaining in the vessel will be equal to X into 1 minus Y by X raised to n. Hold on, I'll explain. Have patience. Have patience. Let us say there is a vessel. Okay. And that vessel, let us say, is full of pure milk. Let us say. What is this? Pure milk. Okay. Now there is a person, what he does is he knows that in this vessel there is pure milk. Okay. And this, let us say, is 100 kgs. There is 100 kgs or liters of, let us say, pure milk. Okay. So say liters, 100 liters. Now what this guy does, there is a guy, what this guy is doing is he is taking out 10 liters of, he has taken out 10 liters of milk. Okay. And what he has done is he has replaced this with 10 liters of water. Took out 10 liters of milk and put in 10 liters of water. Nobody will come to know. Okay. That's what he did. So he really enjoyed it. After 1 hour, he comes back again. Okay. And after 1 hour, he comes, and what he does, now he takes out 10 liters of mixture. Why mixture now? Because this does not consist of pure milk. No, it has 90 liters of milk and 10 liters of water. Because 10 liters of milk has been taken out. So 90 liters remaining. And that 90 liters is now being compensated. That 10 liters which has been taken out is being compensated with 10 liters of water. So 10 liters of mixture he's taking out and then replacing with 10 liters of water. Now, how much pure milk will remain in the vessel? So here, please know that first of all, X here is 100 kgs, 100 liters. That is what the initial quantity of pure milk. Y is the amount of milk that he is taking out every time and replacing with the same amount of water. Okay. Now, don't ask me, sir, what if he does not put 10 liters of water? He's putting only 5 liters of water. All right, then solve it yourself. Okay. And N here is, see, then make a question, no, and solve it. All right. And then prepare for IIT once again. So, and this, he is repeating this twice. He has conducted this process twice, once here and once here. So, it is very simple. You can find out the quantity of milk now which is left in the vessel. All right. The quantity of milk which is left, or let us say amount of liquid remaining in the vessel, okay, is X into 1 minus 10 liters that he's taking out by 100. All right, and he's conducting this process 2 times. Just a minute, I have not put it on aeroplane mode, it seems. ऐसा कैसा भैया, ऐसा बोला तो कैसा होता क्या जी, ऐसा कैसा बोलते तुम, कलातू में आतू आतू. So zeros cancelled here, 100 into this 10 goes here. So 1 minus 1 by 10 is 10 minus 1 by 10. That is 9 by 10. Okay, so 100 into 9 by 10 into 9 by 10. 1. That is 81 liters. Okay, this is the amount of milk which is remaining. So you should know how to use this. Okay. So see, a milkman takes out 11 kg of pure milk from a vessel. Okay. And replaces it with the same amount of water. He repeats this process 2 more times. So 2 more times means n here is equal to how much? It is 3. First he did it and 2 more times. So first plus 2 more times. Total number of times when he conducts this activity is 3. 11 kgs he's taking out and replacing with the same amount. So that is the value of y. Initially, there was 110 kg of pure milk. So this is the value of x. Then how much quantity of milk will be left in the vessel? All right. So quantity of milk left in the vessel we know is x into 1 minus y by x raised to n. How much is x? 110. All right. 1 minus, what is y? What is y? It is 11. What is x? It is 110. And this is conducted 3 times. अच्छा ये 11 and 110 को तो अपन balance कर सकते हैं ना, we can do this. So this becomes 1 by 10. 11 tens are 110. So once again 1 minus 1 by 10 should be 10 minus 1 by 10. So this is 9 by 10. So it is 110 into 9 by 10 into 9 by 10 into 9 by 10. All right, 110 you can cancel here. So basically this is 11 into 9 into 9 into 9 is 9 cube. That is 729. You should remember. अब ये भी लिख के दूं. 9 into 9 into 9 is 9 cube, which is equal to 729. ठीक है? So 11 into 729 by 100. See, these two tens remain, 10 into 10. Okay, so do it. 729 into 11. 11 nines are 99. 11 twos are 22 plus 9, 31. 3 remains. 11 sevens are 77 plus 3, 80. Right, so 80 I will take here, complete. So this is 8019 by 100. Our answer here, it should be 80.19. That is C. Yes, yes, you got this. Very good. Saurabh says these kind of psychometrics. He said alarming us to do some action against these milkwalas. All right, मिलवट खोर, अच्छा मिलावट खोर, अच्छा मिलावट खोर, sorry. Velocity of contamination without acceleration. प्रभु बस बन जाओ जो बनना है. Just become whatever you want to become in life. All right, do something. All right. All right, sir. Time and work. Another topic here. Okay. मिल बांट कर खाओ. All question on milk and water only. Palak, what else can you mix? Huh? Alcohol and water, milk and water. Okay, or two liquids mixed together, liquid A and liquid B. Likewise. Yeah, Shreyash, this is expected actually. It has not appeared in PYQ because if at all it has, then I would be showing you that. Okay. So today you are going like Vande Bharat. Yeah, Ramavat, I'm slow. I wanted to go like bullet train. Horlicks. Ah, yes. Bonvita, Bonvita. Let's increase the pace. Ajab Megha wants me to increase the pace. Bullet, no. I drop costly CSAT and then drop GS. क्या मतलब है यार तेरा? सर पता चला और कोई रला मिल्क बैकिंग ही नहीं. Sir, it's too fast. Kids may miss the train. अरे नहीं यार. You call this fast? I'm moving at 10% of my pace actually. Sir, take flight. Horlicks is the mix. Good one. जाग गए मतलब. You people are awake now. फ्री में एडवर्टाइजमेंट हो रही है सर यहाँ पर. सर पता चला और कोई मिल्क बची ही नहीं. Rocket from ISRO. Why they are selling milk in mixture with water? Sell only water in price of milk, no? Wow. Palak. Water at the price of milk. Lovely. बहुत आगे जाओगे बेटे. We can phase up in time and work. Fast is good in small topics, sir. Yes, you can watch the video. Yeah. And as it is, you need to be fast. So this way, if you don't want to miss the train, you will remain with me. You will be attentive. है ना? धीरे धीरे पढ़ाऊंगा तो करोगे तुम लोग. Okay, time and work. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. देखो बड़ा मजेदार क्वेश्चन दे रहा हूँ. I'm giving you a wonderful question. If 50 workers can do a job in 50 days, then 25 workers can do the same job in how many days? Come on, hurry up, hurry up. Sir, you can do how much speed you want, only to cover all concept needed for exam. Our expectation is only to cover all this. Bakra, Abhishek, Manpreet, मधुमिता. और कौन कौन से मिले मुझे? दीपांकर, आंचल, संस्कार, वंशिका, सिद्धार्थ, मेहुल, खुशी, स्टीवन, सेजल, रमेश. साधना can't be determined. अथर्वा, and then Purva, Komula, Divyani, Madhur. Same work than 100 days only. Megha, अच्छा, Ocean, Amirtha. मेरा नाम नेशनल आया, सो 100. मोहित, क्या कर रहे हो बेटा? शिवाजी, I'll tell you why I'm taking these names. Meera, Satish, Saurav. What, Ray? 50 workers, 50 days. 25 workers, 25 days. What are you talking? Matching. हाँ? साड़ी के फॉल सा कभी मैच किया रे? हैं? Obviously, when the number of workers is going down, then what will you do? It will take more days. That's where unitary method comes in play. Now listen carefully. If I would have written one worker, you would have written 1 day. One worker will complete the work in 1 day. Then why 50 workers are taking 50 days? 100 days? You should get here, right? How? See, 50 workers, 50 days. So 25 workers will take more number of days or less number of days? As the number of workers has reduced, it will take more number of days or less number of days to complete the work. So out of these two, more. by less into RHS. So here we did more by less into RHS. देखा बकरा. So 100 days re. I don't know, some people very intelligently got 75 days also. And how? 50 plus 25, sir? अरे यार क्या कर रहे हो ऑफिसर, ऐसे देश नहीं चलेगा. That's a song. That's a song. Sari has a fall, which is put at the. It's a lining. Anyhow, that is a song. कुछ तो करे हैं. अच्छा, चलो शाबाश. If A alone and B alone can complete a work in X days and Y days, respectively, then both, if they work together, they will complete the same work in XY by X plus Y days. This is what is written here. If A completes a work in X days, B completes the same work in Y days, then together they will complete the same work in XY by X plus Y days. All right, see here. A, let us say, completes a work in 15 days. Okay. Then what will be his 1 day work? If he completes a work in 15 days, then in 1 day, how much part of the work he will complete? He will complete 1 by 15th of the work. So A2, 2 days, he will do 2 by 15. 3 days, 3 by 15. 4 days, 4 by 15. 10 days, 10 by 15. 15 days, 15 by 15. That is, he will complete one work. Get it? B, let us say, does a work in 20 days. Now you tell me, 1 day work of B. Type. Hariyappa. 1 day work is 1 by 20. Very good. All right. Tell me 3 days work. 3 days work. Hariyappa. 3 by 20. Tell me 11 days work of B. 11 days work. 11 by 20. Now that is the whole point. Number of days divided by whatever number of days that he's working for divided by total number of days in which he can complete the work. Now, if A can complete a work in 15 days, that is his efficiency, and B can complete a work in 20 days, that is his efficiency. Okay. So together, how much time will they take? Together, if both are working together, so it is XY by X plus Y. That is 15 into 20 by 15 plus 20, sir. Okay, so it is let the numerator remain the same so that some cancellations can happen. All right, sir. So 3 5s are 3 7s are. So it is 100 by 7. Okay, so that becomes 14, 2 by 7. ये क्या किया मैंने? Five threes are. Oh, what रहे? So 60 by 7. Correct? So 7 8s are 56. So 4 by 7 days. Got it? Okay. Now there are two methods actually. One is LCM method also that I'm going to teach you. If A alone and B alone can complete a work in 10 days and 15 days, then together they will complete the same work in how many days? How many days? Tell me. XY by X plus Y. Do it fast. Do it, re. All right, fill in the poll also. Yes, you got this. Sabas. 81% still. So just have to multiply these two figures and then add these two figures. So 10 into 15 by 25. Do the cutting. 5 twos are, 5 fives are, 5 threes are. Now there is another method which is called the LCM method. Okay, now listen to me carefully. Listen to me carefully. A here completes a work in 10 days. B here completes the same work in 15 days. Can you find out the LCM of 10 and 15? What is the LCM of 10 and 15? Very, very fast. LCM, HCM, we're done, na? I taught you. Huh? So we will recite the table of the greater number out of 2. 10 and 15. Greater number, 15. Okay? 15 ones are 15. It is not divisible by 10. 15 twos are 30. So 30 is the number which is divisible by 15 as well as 10. Correct? Yes, now see. 10 into 3 is 30. 15 into 2 is also 30. Okay? Now see here, please. Let us define this in terms of filling up buckets of water. Buckets of water. So here A can fill 3 buckets of water in a day, and B can fill 2 buckets of water in a day. A can fill 3 buckets full of water in a day, and B can fill 2 buckets full of water in a day. And there is a tank, whose capacity is 30 buckets of water. There is a tank which has a capacity of 30 buckets of water. Okay. So if A here has to fill up these buckets, in this huge tank, 30 buckets will come here. He can fill 3 buckets. So how many days will he take? Obviously, 30 buckets by 3 buckets will give you 10 days. B is here, all right, he has to fill up all these buckets full of water. B can fill up only 2 buckets in a day. How lazy. So to fill up 30 buckets, how much time will he take? 30 by 2, that is 15 days only, isn't it? So now together, if they are working together on a single day, A will fill up 3 buckets, B will fill up 2 buckets. So together they will fill up 5 buckets in a day. And how many buckets do they have to fill up? 30 buckets. So how much time will they take? Simply 30 by 5, that is 6 days. Over. 30 by 5, that is 6 days. Simple. Now, I used buckets, for the fact that if I say 3 units of work, 2 units of work, 30 is the total units of work which is to be done. So I myself don't feel very comfortable with using units of this, that. Let us be more specific. Buckets. Okay, got this? Got this? So this is a method that I recommend. Now, previously I had taken a question here, if you remember, if I take the LCM method here, A is 15 days, B is 20 days. A 15, B 20. First thing that I have to do is find out LCM, which is the bigger number, 20. Recite the table of 20, find out that number which is divisible by 15. 20 ones are 20, not divisible by 15. 22s are 40, not divisible by 15. 23s are 60, yes, divisible by 15. So 60 is the LCM, least common multiple of both 50 and 20. Over. Okay, so now what do we find? 15 into 4 and 20 into 3. As both are working together, so 4 plus 3 is equal to 7. So 60 here should be divided by 7. Okay, so the same thing we are getting here also. All right, do this fast. I give it to you. Try it yourself. Come on, guys. Hurry up. Hurry up. Captain, hurry up. Do it with any method. Any method. Mark your answer very fast in the poll. Mark your answer in the poll. Marco Polo. Marco Polo. Hurry up. Bolo. Marco Polo. क्या कर दिया मेघा? Why did you multiply? I told you don't multiply. Keep the numerator as it is. 66%. Oh my God. See, I have given you a formula. xy by x plus y. If A and B work together, okay, use this formula. Or x and y, they work together. You can say that also. Yellow. X and y work together, then xy by x plus y. All right, so what are the values? 16 and 24. So you should not multiply them. Don't multiply the numbers in the numerators. Divided by 16 plus 24, because you might have to cancel numerator and denominator. 16 into 24 by 40. See, now cancellations will happen, no? 8 twos are 16. 8 fives are 40. What do you have now? 48 by 5. 5 nines are 45. 3 remains. So 30. 5 6 are. So 9.6 days. Got it? Nancy. You're not supposed to multiply, okay? Don't multiply. Megha, don't multiply, okay? All right. Now let us do this with LCM method also. Ultimately, you will have to take up LCM method. So A here is 16, B here is 24. All right, find out the LCM. 24 is the higher number. Recite the table of 24, very easy. Don't worry. 24 ones are 24, not divisible by 16. 24 twos are, double of 24 is 48. 48 is very much divisible by 16. Okay, so we need this. Into 3 into 2. So what do you have here? 3 plus 2, which is 5. So 48 divided by 5 is what we get. Same figures. Same to same, see? Matching. Get that? Okay. A and B working together can complete a work in 12 days. Now this time you are given A and B together can complete a work in 12 days. And A alone can complete the work in 20 days. All right, find out the LCM. because this time A and B are given to you together. Okay. So don't use the formula. If you want to use the formula, then use this formula, xy by x minus y. See, this way you will get confused. When to use which formula, sir? So learn the concept. LCM 20. Easily you can find out it is 60. 25s are. And 12, sorry, 20, 12 fives are 60. Into 5 into 3. Now listen to me carefully this time. Listen to me carefully. A and B together can fill 5 buckets, out of which A is filling 3 buckets. Then how many buckets is B filling in a day? If A and B together fill 5 buckets, out of which A is filling 3 buckets, then how many buckets does B fill? Obviously, so it is 5 minus 3. That is out of A and B. If you take out A's work, then remaining is B's work. And that is 2. So 60 divided by 2, that is 30. Okay, you could have solved with the help of this formula also. Right? So 20 into 12 by 20 minus 12 seems easy, isn't it? So 20 into 12. I told you, don't multiply the numerators. Okay, and this is what? 8. 4 twos are, 4 threes are. Yes, LCM is much more easier, correct. And for 3 persons anyhow, you will have to find it, no? Otherwise, it becomes very consuming if at all you take up the formula method. Now try that. Once again, A and B together can complete a work in 18 days. A and B, 18 days. A alone can complete the work in 30 days. A alone, 30 days. What is the LCM? 31s are 30, not divisible by A18. 32s are 60, not divisible by A18. 33s are 90, divisible by A18. Here we go. Into 5, into 3. Array, out of A and B, if you remove A, then obviously you will get B. So it is 90 divided by 2. Easy. Easy. School memories. See? ABC working alone can complete a work in 10, 15 and 20 days. Then in how many days can they complete the same work working together? करो ना आप. A, B, C. What is given to us? 10, 15, 20. 10 we will ignore because 10 is dividing 20. See, remember? We did this in LCM. So 15 and 20. 15 and 20 LCM, so you already know, no? It is 60. So 10 into 6, 15 into 4, and 20 into 3. These guys are working together. So he is filling 6 buckets, he is filling 4 buckets, he is filling 3 buckets. Together they will fill 6 plus 4 plus 3, that is 13 buckets. And they have to fill how many? 60 buckets. So they will complete this work in how many days? 60 buckets by 13 buckets. That in 13 fours are 52. Yes, you got this. No, Megha, if you want to know the formula for this, whatever you have written here is incorrect, but I think it will be taking more time. XYZ by XY plus YZ plus ZX. करोगे? Want to do it? Karo. 10 into 15 into 20 by 10 into 15 plus 15 into 20 plus 20 into 10. अरे लिखने में ही इतना टाइम लग जाएगा. You will consume so much of time writing this also. Huh? By that time you would be done with this. Someshri, 10 into 6 is 60, no? You are dividing 60 by 10. Alright. And 15 into 4 is 16, no? 16 by 15. The LCM goes by what multiplier? And then, as I have told you, this is 1 day work of A, B, and C. You know? So A does 6 units of work, B does 4 units of work, C does 3 units of work. Together they have to do 60 units of work. All right. And in terms of buckets, if I explain, A can fill 6 buckets in a day. And 6, 4, 3 are nothing but these are multipliers. Okay. B can fill 4 buckets, C can fill 3 buckets. So together if they work 6, 4, 3, 13 buckets will be filled in 1 day. And they have to do this much total work. Tables are very important. Yes, 6 is the 1 day work of A. That is 6 buckets he's filling up. So 60 buckets he will fill up in how many days? So 6 units of work A does in 1 day. So 60 units of work he will do in 6 into 10, 60 days only, no? Sorry, 60 divided by 6, that is 10 days only, no? Divide their efficiency by total number of days. No. उल्टा बोल दिया मेगा. Divide total work by their combined work. Okay. So total work by combined work gives you number of days. Is this clear? Okay. And total work, how it came? Total work is nothing but it is the LCM that we have here. Combined work here is sum of multipliers. Okay, so it is basically LCM of ABC, that is number of days taken by individually these 3 persons. Okay, divided by sum of multipliers. Now you would say, sir, what is multiplier? This is multiplier. 10, 15, 20, LCM is 60. 10 into what gives you 60? 10 into 6 gives you 60. That is 60 by 10. 15 into what gives you 60? 15 into 4. So 20 into what gives you 60? 20 into 3. All right. So these are 1 day works, let us say. So 643. Got it now? Only total work here see. Total work is LCM. You can say it is LCM. Where to come 60, sir? 60 is the LCM of 10, 15, and 20. Revise the LCM chapter. No, the bigger number is 20. I recited the table of 20. 60 came. 20 ones are 20, not divisible by 15. You have to look for a number which is divisible by both 15 and 20. So recite the table of higher number. I told you that in LCM also. 21s are 20, 22s are 40, but 23s are 60 is divisible by 15. So 20 becomes the 60 becomes the LCM. ठीक है, चलो. Now I come across something called ditch questions. Ditch, dhokha. Now see, he says A can complete a project in 15 days. He started working after 5 days. He left. How? The remaining part of the project was completed by B in 20 days. So in how many days can B alone complete the entire project? B alone. अच्छा, इसके लिए what I'm doing is I'll give you a timeline here. This I call as timeline. All right, what is special about it? I'll just show it to you. This is where you start the project, and this is when you end the project. So this will tell our story. देखो बड़ा ध्यान से देखो, it's very easy actually. So see what's happening here. A can complete a project in 15 days. He started working, and after 5 days he left. So that means he worked for 5 days. For 5 days, who worked? A worked. For 5 days, who worked? A worked. Then after 5 days, what happened? A lefted. A lefted. All right. Then who is doing the remaining work? Who is doing the remaining work? The remaining work is done by B. How many days? 20 days. Story is complete. Okay, so you can do it in this fashion, in this timeline of the project. For first 5 days, A worked, and for next 20 days, B worked. So simple as that. See, 5 is, above A. 20 is above B. Now see how simple it will become. Just write it as this only. 5 days work of A plus 20 days work of B is equal to 1 work they complete together. 1 means 100%, no? 100% of the work. Now what is this A and B? These are the working capacities of A and B. Like capacity of A is that A can complete the work in 15 days. So just use that. Whatever is given here. All right. So B alone, anyhow, we have to find out. So that is the only variable which remains here. There are more ways of solving this question. So I'm just explaining you one. Okay, so cancel this. This becomes how much? 1 by 3. All right. So this becomes 20 by B is equal to 1 minus 1 by 3. Now how much is 1 minus 1 by 3? 3 goes here. So 3 minus 1 by 3, 2 by 3. 1 minus 1 by 3 gone. So 2 by 3 remaining. What is 1? 3 by 3. Okay. So that is equal to 2 by 3. So do the cutting here itself. This will become 10. This goes. So B here is 3 into 10. Is it clear? Is it clear? We'll solve more questions. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry. We are solving more questions. Okay. No, Raz, I verified yesterday also. I was told that the test has been uploaded. Maybe you're not looking at the right place. Okay. See, collectively, you people write a mail then to IS Live. Because 3 times I have verified and I have been told this actually. Test is not there on the dashboard. Correct, Kishan, correct. Correct, Shovik, correct. No, Subhash, you can't take A and B as 25. You can't take. How did you get 25? 20 plus 5. You can't do. A and B, if you're taking as 25, that means that they're working together. That is what you're trying to do. Don't do that. They're not working together. They're working in bits. All right, take a break then. Not an issue. Let's do the next question, after which we will take a break. Computer software can be developed by P in 20 days. And the same software can be developed by Q in 25 days. B in 20 days, Q in 25 days. Now, story here is Q worked alone for 10 days on the software and then stopped working. Q here ने यहाँ पर 5 नहीं था, 5 तो पिछले क्वेश्चन में था भैया, क्या करे तो नहीं. 10 days and then Q stopped. So what happened here? Q is not working. Now in how many days will P complete the remaining work? So who's working now? It is P working. Alright. In how many more days will P complete the remaining work? How many more days? I don't know. So it is X. Whatever you don't know in maths is X. Correct? So just do this. What is the issue? There is 10 days work of Q plus X days work of P equals 1 work. So 10 by Q is 25 plus X by P is 20. Again, you have only one variable. Correct? Cancel these dots. This is what, 2 by 5. Okay, in one step, what I'll do is I'll take 2 by 5 there, I'll write 3 by 5 and compare here 5 fours are, so 4 into 3, 12. That is it. And do it in my mind. But मैं क्या करूं, मेरे हाथ बंधे हुए हैं. So I'll have to do it here in detail. So x by 20 is equal to 1 minus 2 by 5. That is 3 by 5. 5 fours are. So x here is 3 into 4. Got it? Okay, ji, so let us do one thing. Let us take a break. It is 8:03 right now. All right, so let us catch up at 8:18. मिलते हैं ब्रेक के बाद. Break. No, that is all right. You can do with other methods as well. Not an issue. All right. So let's catch up at 8:19 कर रहा हूँ मैं यार. तुम लोगों ने मेरा टाइम खराब कर दिया ना. कोई बात नहीं, ब्रेक पूरी दूंगा तुमको. 8:19 कर लो. चलो. Are we back? नहीं औरों के साथ भी है राज. All right, now listen to me carefully. There was an uncle who used to appear in an ad for masalas. Remember? For masalas, there was an ad. There was an old uncle who used to appear on that. Ah, Jia, you got it. Which one? Which one? Which masalas? Not MTR. MDH. MDH. Ah. So MDH by W. The only addition here is W. Get this? So it is M1D1H1 by W1, which is equal to M2D2H2 by W2. This is a formula which is to be used for such kind of questions. See, if 12 men, 12, can complete a work, one work, in 10 days, 10 days, working 6 hours per day into 6, then in how many days can 10 men, 10, complete double the work, double, working 8 hours per day? How many days is what we want? So number of days. And hours here are 8. That's it. Absolutely. So M here stands for number of men, D stands for number of days, H stands for number of hours, and W stands for work. So simple little start, sir. 10 cancels. 2 cancels 8, 4 3s are. So what remains? D2 here, 3 and 6 here. So 18 days is the answer. You got this. CSAT 2022. 24 men and 12 women can do a piece of work in 30 days. In how many days can 12 men and 24 women complete the same work, same piece of work? Nothing. You don't have to think. You don't have to think. You don't have to think. There are two variables. To solve two variables, to solve two variables, we need two equations. Here, only one equation is given. So data inadequate. Patriarchy visible in formula. Wonderful. Patriarchy visible in formula. Lovely words. Kishan. Very well articulated. Sabas. Mere chite. Mere sher. Now look at this question. Please carefully. Alright? Because this is CSAT 2023. So I would rather spend some time on this. ABC working independently can do a piece of work in 8, 16 and 12 days respectively. So A can complete a work in 8 days, B can complete the same work in 16 days, and C can complete the same work in 12 days. A alone works on Monday, B alone works on Tuesday, C alone works on Wednesday, A alone again works on Thursday, and so on. That means these guys are working on different days. First A on Monday, then B on Tuesday, then C on Wednesday, then again A on Thursday, again A on B on Friday, then again C on Saturday, and so on. Okay. So what we have here is this. Kindly have a look. We have a Monday, a Tuesday, a Wednesday, a Thursday, a Friday, a Saturday, a Sunday, again a Monday, a Tuesday, a Wednesday, a Thursday, and so on. This will happen. Now, who's working where? Let's have a look here. Who's working where? Let's have a look here. So here A works, then B, then C, then A, then B, then C, then A, then B, then C, then A, then B, then C, if at all the work is not finished. Now, if A, B, and C they work together, if they would have worked together, A is 8, B is 16, C is 12. Now 8 divides 16, so 8 you can ignore. Take the LCM. 16 and 12. What? 48 only, right? 16 is the highest number. 16 ones are 16, not divisible by 12. 16 twos are 32, not divisible by 12. 16 threes are 48, divisible by 12. Okay. So when we are taking the LCM here, this is 8 6s are 48, 16 3s are 48, and 12 4s are 48. So if they would have worked together, 6 plus 4 plus 3, in a single day, they will complete 13 units of work. And how much is the total units of work that they have to do? 48 by 13. So 48 by 13 days they will take to complete the whole work. Don't. 13 threes are 39. 39. So 39 by 13. No need to do that. So tell me, one day work of ABC. If they're working together, on a single day, then what would be one day work of ABC? Absolutely correct, Subhash. No wage tree, not 1 by 13, beta. It is 48 by 13. Reverse you have to take. Reciprocal, not 1 by 14. Varun. It will be 13 by 48. See, if A completes a work in 8 days, then A's one day work is what? 1 by 8, no? Huh? Yes or no? What is this? Reciprocal of 8. Reciprocal is what? 1 by the number. Remember? So 48 by 13, reciprocal. One day work, 13 by 48. Okay. Now this is also equal to 3 days work of A, B, and C when they work independently on 3 continuous days. This is one day work of ABC if ABC would have worked together on a single day. But that's not happening, no? That's not happening. What's happening here? ABC are working on 3 consecutive days independently. First day A, second day B, third day C. So still the work done here on 3 days, if you see, the work done here by ABC on 3 days is going to be 13 by 48. Correct? Do you understand? Correct, Shreyang? No, Munna. Have you understood this? Arey, give me a thumbs up. Arey pa. ठीक है. So that means next 3 days also the amount of work done will be 13 by 48. True or not? So another 13 by 48, if you add, it becomes 26 by 48 of the work is completed by Saturday. Okay. Next 3 days by Tuesday, another 13 by 48. So that is 39 by 48 of the work is done. 13 by 48 plus 13 by 48, 26 by 48. 26 by 48 plus 13 by 48, 39 by 48. So 39 by 48 of the work will be done by Tuesday. Okay. So I can say by Tuesday, 13 by, sorry, not 13, 39. 39 by 48, which is equal to how much? Again, divide this by 3. Okay. That is 13, 3 into 13, and this is by 16 of the work is completed. Correct? Yes. So what is the remaining work? See, full work is always 1. Full work is always 1. So minus 39 by 48. Okay, that is 13 by 16 only, no? So how much work remains? 3 by 16. Who does this work? On Wednesday, who's working? A is working. All right. So on Wednesday, A works. So remaining work will be 3 by 16 minus what is A's working ability or efficiency? He can complete a work in 8 days, no? So that is 1 by 8. Now see here, I'm teaching you the calculations here. 3 by 16 minus 1 by 8. I can write it as 3 by 16 minus 2 by 16. 1 and 8, both are multiplying with 2. Why? Because I want to make the base same, denominator same. Instead of 8, I want 16. Is that clear? Huh? So the work that remains here is 3 minus 2 is 1. So 1 by 16. Now who does this work? Who does this work? Who does this work? Yes, B on Thursday. And what is B's working capacity? So on Thursday, B works. So remaining work will be 1 by 16 minus 1 by 16. Why? Because B's working capacity is 16. So 1 day work of B is 1 by 16. 0. All right. So A here works 1 by 8 and B here works 1 by 16. Work gets completed. Is this understood? Anurag, sir, take Sunday as a leave. What, Ray? You are CSATing there? Huh? Yes. Atharva, you're saying many questions. I would say most of the questions. Maximum questions. Got it? No, but C is not working on Wednesday. No, Anurag. अब ये खुद पढ़ो यार. ABC, 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 AB. I have written here. No. So it means one thing for sure, and that is the work gets completed on Thursday. So the work will be finished on Thursday is absolutely correct. Okay. Yes, time consuming. Yes, I agree. So the work will be finished in 10 days. No. Let's see. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is 11. Okay, so solve more questions of this type. So maybe then you'll have a good hand. So it is 11 days, not 10 days. So it is incorrect. The choice A should be the answer. Correct, Deepika. That is also correct. Correct, Sam. That is why many people said that CSAT 2023 is very tough because the questions were lengthy. Sir, if on indie days A and B work 1 by 8 and 1 by 16, why then do we take ABC together for the first 3 times? No. See, what I'm trying to do here is, Somashri, what I'm trying to do here is, I'm just trying to find out in 3 days how much of the work is being done by A, B, and C. Okay, in 3 days, it is 13 by 48. How do we calculate? Well, usually we take this LCM method, no? And why do we take this LCM method? When if A, B, and C, they are working on a single day together, whenever they are working together. So actually speaking, we will find that if they are working together, on every day, then they would have completed the work in 48 by 13 days. That means their combined efficiency of 1 day work is 13 by 48. Now this 1 day work is being split into 3 days, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Monday, then A will work, B will work on Tuesday, C will work on Wednesday. So this 13 by 48 is not 1 day work. It is 3 days work. It is 1 day work if they work together on a single day. So it is 3 days work if at all this work is split into 3 different days. That's why we found out. Stephen, A, B, and C are working on 3 days. No, A, B, and C, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Yes, why not, Suresh? Prepare for a tough paper. Prepare for a tough paper. If it is easy, anyhow you will solve. No, what is the issue? Okay, na? All right. Now, next is pipes and cisterns, which is just an extension of time and work. Now, see, this is a vessel. Okay. Let us say that this is an inlet valve, another inlet valve or tap, you can say. And this is an outlet valve at the bottom. Okay. So here what is happening is water is being filled. And here the water is being drained. Let us say this is valve A, this is B, and this is C. Now A and B are inlet valves or inlet taps which fill in water into the tank. Now C is drainage valve or outlet pipe. It could be leakage also. Leakage is also water will go out, no, of the tank. So A here, let us say does positive work. B also does positive work of filling in water, and C does a negative work of emptying the tank. So A and B do the positive work of filling the tank with water, whereas C does negative work of emptying the tank of water. Okay, so AB inlet valves and C outlet valve. So this is the only difference which is there. Now see here. Two valves A and B can fill a tank with water in 10 minutes and 20 minutes. Okay, sir. A, 10 minutes. B, 20 minutes. Just look at this question. The tank full with water can be emptied in 40 minutes. Let us say by C. So C does here negative work of emptying the tank by an outlet valve, C. So if all three valves are opened at the same time, then in how much time will the empty tank get filled completely? So once again, use the same method, LCM. 10, 20, 40. 40 is the LCM. Correct? See how simple? 10 into 4, 20 into 2, and 40 into 1. Now be careful. A and B are doing positive work. A is filling in 4 units of water, B is filling in 2 units of water, but C is taking out or draining 1 unit of water. So effectively, only 5 liters of water is being, or 5 units of water is being filled in. So 40 here will be divided by 5. Correct? Correct? You got it? You got this? You got this? Nancy, what is the doubt in your mind? Why 5? Understood now? LCM method, how should we use? Use it everywhere, sir. If A, B are working together, use LCM method. If A, B, C are working together, use LCM method. If they're working on consecutive days, use LCM method. Complete all questions in time and work can be solved, using LCM method here. If you know the efficiencies of A, B, and C. Efficiency is what? In how many days? A does a work in 15 days, B does a work in 20 days, C does a work in 25 days. If you know this, use LCM method. Look at this question, another simple one. 3 taps, ABC, can fill an empty tank with water in 10, 20, 30 minutes. See? 10, 20, 30. An outlet tap can empty a tank full of water in 15 minutes. So that, let it be D. See, now we have 4 taps. Okay? So 15 minutes. Now what does this do? It is an outlet. Does the work in the opposite direction of emptying the tank. So find out the LCM. So 10 divides 20, ignore. So 15 divides 30, ignore. So 20, 30 is 60. Over. See how fast we can calculate the LCM here. 10 into 6, 20 into 3, 30 into 2, and 15 into 4. Don't forget that D is doing the negative work. So it is 6 plus 3 plus 2 units of work done by ABC individually, minus 4 works which are done by D. Why? Because it is draining out. So 6 plus 3 is 9 plus 2 is 11. And 11 minus 4 is 7, right? 10 6 are 23 are 32 are 15 4 are. Okay, so what we will get here is 60 by 7. 7 8 are 56. So 8 4 by 7 is what we should get here. See, magic. Huh? What just happened? Magic. Okay. Let me make the magic more clear to you guys. See, it is like this only. See, magic happens in life. Miracles do happen. Wow, 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 Rajneesh. Yes, I told you. Chalo, jokes apart. That is pipes and cisterns for you. Come on. So that was the only variation in pipes and cisterns. The only variation is outlet wall. That's it. Time and distance. You're aware of time and distance? What is the relation between time and distance called? Question, can we do this magic in CSAT for full marks? Try until you succeed. Ah, try no in exam if you can do the same work. Okay, speed, yes, sir. So speed, you must remember, is distance by time. All right, so that is what I'm talking about. Distance becomes speed into time, and time is distance by speed. Why am I marking this in particular? Is because in most of the questions, time is asked. So please know S is equal to d by t. Speed is equal to distance by time. Distance is equal to speed into time, and time is equal to distance by speed. Okay. Uh, Now conversions, units. So speed can be measured in kilometer per hour or meters per second. Now, 1 kilometer per hour, you know, what is, how many meters are there in 1 kilometer? 1,000 meters. And how many seconds are there in 1 hour? 3600. Okay. So let's do some cutting here. 0, 5, 18. So please know 5 by 18 meters per second. So 1 kilometer per hour is 5 by 18 meters per second. So if you want to convert from kilometer per hour to meters per second, multiply kilometer per hour with 5 by 18. So let us say if we have something like by 18, it will become too simple. No? Yeah, I should start with 18. So it is 18 kilometer per hour. I want to convert it into meters per second. So multiply with 5 by 18. 18 cancels. So this becomes 5 meters per second. Now I want you to remember this, that 18 kilometer per hour is equal to 5 meters per second. Just remember this. Okay. Now similarly from meters per second, if you want to convert into kilometer per hour, multiply it with 18 by 5, you will get the answer in kilometer per hour, just the opposite. Now better if you remember this. 18 into 5 by 18, as I said, cancel, so you get 5. Now if you remember table of 18, we are supposed to memorize table till 20. Alright, so 18 twos are 36, so 5 twos are 10. 18 threes are 54, so 5 threes are 15. 18 fours are 72, so 5 fours are 20. 18 fives are 90, so 5 fives are 25. 18 six are 108, so 5 6 are 30. If you remember most of these conversions, obviously it will take you lesser time during the examination. All right, look at the questions. Very simple topic. No question has appeared since last so many years. In how much time? So you need to find out time. Will a car traveling at a speed of 72 km per hour, so S is given to you, cover 180 km of distance? So distance is given to you. So what do you want? Time. Distance by speed. So what is it? 180 by 72. You want, you can reduce this also further on. So 18 tens are, okay, and 18 fours are, so again it is 5 by 2, that is nothing but 2.5. In how much time will a 200-meter long train? Again, in how much time? So T is what you need to find out. Just mark whatever you need to find out. 200-meter long train is distance is given to you. Speed is given to you here. So now see, let us say there is an electric pole, something like this. Okay. And a train, from far off is crossing this and taking a locomotive. Then the train obviously will have to cross its complete length because this pole is a stationary object. Okay. So if a time taken by a train to cross a stationary object of negligible length. I mean, obviously, you're not going to take the length of the pole, no, it will be in centimeters. It won't be even a meter wide pole. Can't have that, no. Okay. Will be length of the train by speed of the train. The train will have to cross its own length. Now see, you can have a pole, you can have some animal standing, cow, dog, cat, okay. You can have man also, right? You can have a bicycle, a bike, a car, or something like that, where the length is not important. A tree, let us say, all these. So the time taken here is going to be nothing but 200 by 72. But 72 here is in kilometer per hour. And this is in meters. So what do you do? Into 5 by 18. Okay. After doing this, it becomes what? Meters per second. So meter cancel. Your answer is going to be in seconds. 18 fours are. So this is 200 by 4 into 5. 20. Correct? You got this? 10 seconds. Yes, a kula, tiger, giraffe, whatever you want. Train is running in air. Technology came so far. Yes, sir. It is like that only. If you look from far, this is how it seems. Okay. Now, in how much time, once again, T is to be found out. Will a 200-meter long train, so once again, length of the train is given to you, traveling at 54 kilometer per hour. So that is this thing, and this is length of the train. Cross a 100-meter long platform. So what is this? This is the length of the platform. So time is what? Distance by speed. Okay, what is the distance here? Length of the train plus length of the platform divided by speed. Speed is what? Obviously, when these are in meters, then this also has to be in meters per second. Units, please take care of units. Okay, so here it is 200 and this is 100. Right, all in meters. Speed of the train is given to you as 54 into 5 by 18. I shall take 18 threes are. So this becomes 300 by 5 threes are 50. That is 20 seconds. So when a train crosses a stationary object of considerable length, that is, the length is to be considered, then the total distance becomes the sum of the lengths of the train and the object. Now here the stationary object could be a platform of length, and then you can have a tunnel also. You could have a bridge which the train needs to cross, or from point A to point B, some distance is given. All this could be given to you. So this is what a stationary object might be. But the length is counted. Okay, so just add the two lengths. Now, if two trains or vehicles A and B, whose lengths are L1 and L2 respectively, and their speeds are x kilometer per hour and y kilometer per hour respectively, and the two trains are traveling towards each other, both travel in opposite direction like this, not on the same track, obviously. The boom. Then the relative speed is sum of the speeds. You have heard of relative speed, no? That is the two speeds in relation to each other. That is relative speed. Someone in relation is relative only, no? So that is x plus y. That is sum of the two speeds. Then the time taken by the two trains to cross each other will be the distance by speed. Distance by speed. Distance is going to be the sum of the two lengths of the two trains and divided by the sum of the two speeds of the two trains. If train B is being chased by train A, that is, train A is trying to cross train B, पीछा करो, kind of a thing. Then both are moving in the same direction. Okay. Then relative speed is the difference between the two speeds. All right, x minus y, where x is greater than y, obviously. Then time taken by train A to cross train B is again the sum of the two lengths divided by difference of the speeds. That is it. It can be another stationary train. Then it becomes the lengths of the two and speed of only one. Deepika. Yeah, really lucky, Syam. So pray to God. Lengths of train A and train B are 225, 250. And their speeds are 54 and 36, respectively. Both the trains are traveling towards each other. Towards each other means opposite direction. Okay, then in how much time? How much time? So time here is distance by speed. Distance, is L1, L2. Speeds, because they're traveling in the opposite direction. So it is going to be x plus y. So 225 plus 250 divided by, what do you have the speeds as? 54 and 36. But this is in kilometers per hour. So you will have to multiply the sum of these two with 5 by 18. So 475. This is what? 90, no? So 90 into 5 by 18. 18 cancels. So 5 into 5, 25. 25 ones are 25. So what remains is 22. 47 minus 25 is 22. So 225 is nothing but 25 nines are. So total time taken here should be 19 seconds. Balasore train accident, yeah, if at all they are on the same train. Abhishek, if x is greater than y, then only you will get a positive value, no? Yes or no? Speed cannot be negative, no? 225, 250, 54, 36. Only thing, both are traveling in the same direction. Right? How much time? Once again, distance by speed. That is 225 plus 250. And this time, what will you do? You know, higher speed minus lower speed into 5 by 18. 475. This is what? 18 into 5 by 18. 18 cancels. 5 nines are 45. 25 remains. Got it? Whatever I have told you. Water officer. Entra. Entity. If a person travels from A to B at a speed of x kilometer per hour and comes back from B to A at a speed of y kilometer per hour, then his average speed for the entire journey, please know this, is 2xy by x plus y. So let us say a person is going from A to B. Okay. He travels from A to B at 80 kilometer per hour and comes back at 20 kilometer per hour. Same distance, same route. So his average here is not 80 plus 20 by 2 is equal to 50. Shivaji, I know a little. I've stayed in Hyderabad for 12 years. Good, Tagdis. Why, sir, means it is not average of two numbers. It is this formula is there in front of you. That is why. No, Kannada, I don't know much. I know Macha, Madi. So, what will be the average speed here? It is 2 into 80 into 20 by 80 plus 20. Don't disturb the numerator. 2 into 80 into 20 by 100. Discount. So 2 8 are 16, 2 are 32 kilometer per hour. That will be the average speed. All right. Tell me, sir. Bus travels at 60 kilometer per hour from Delhi to Agra, comes back through the same route at 40 kilometer per hour. What will be the average speed? Tell me. Average speed is 2xy by x plus y. Tell me, sir. 2 into 60 into 40 by 60 plus 40. 2 into 60 into 40 by 100. Cancel रहे हैं. So 12 fours are. Got it? So don't forget this formula. Don't take the average of numbers. Just remember that. Now tell me this one. 100. This is 50. Okay. I'm giving you a poll. Please be fast. Fast means fast nowadays. Trust me. X is speed. Y is also speed. X is speed of going from A to B. Y is returning speed while returning. Yes, you got this. You got this. So let me give you the formula if you have forgotten. No, it is not D. Again, you're doing the same thing. Someshri, you're adding 150 and dividing by 2. Why am I giving you the formula then? Kya hai yaar? After giving the formula, you're doing your own thing. How can you do that? Officer. Come on, hurry up. 2 into 100. कितना था यार मैंने देखा भी नहीं. How much was it? 67% once again. After writing the formula. See? 2 into 100 into 50 by 150. Okay. And this also goes, no? 200 by 3. That is 66.66 kilometer per hour. Extension of time and work is boats and streams. So, boats and streams is extension of time and distance. Sorry. Anita, formula I gave you, no? 2xy by x plus y. I gave you the formula, beta. Then y value, then y 50. बेटे देखो यहाँ पे अनिता, from A to B a person is traveling at x kilometer per hour. From B to A the speed is y kilometer per hour. Okay, then the formula came out to be 2xy by x plus y. That is a formula. How it came, don't ask. That is what is average speed. Okay, you are not supposed to take the, see, distance is same here, no? So time taken here will be different. The timings are different here in both ways. Okay. A river or a stream. Man here is rowing. Obviously, the flow of water is like this, no? From up to down due to gravity. This is a pond or a lake. Same boat. Now, speed of the boat in still water is x kilometer per hour. Okay, still water could be pond, lake. Don't say sea, don't say ocean, correct? It has waves. Even here also we might get waves, but that is because of movement of something. Okay, not naturally. And speed of the stream is y kilometers per hour. All right. Now, if someone is traveling in the direction of the flow of the stream, okay, so that is called downstream speed, which is taken as d. D now onwards, we will take as downstream, not distance. And if someone is traveling, let us say a swimmer or a boat or a cruise, correct? If it is traveling against the flow of the stream, then it is called upstream speed. Which is called U. So if someone is traveling downstream in the direction of the flow of the stream, then obviously the downstream speed becomes the sum of both the streams. That is the sum of the speed of the boat in still water plus speed of the stream. And if someone is traveling upstream, okay, then obviously the speed of the boat minus speed of the stream will be the net effective speed, which is called upstream speed. Okay, so now this is based on these two formulas, and the other is, as you know, d is equal to x plus y, u is equal to x minus y. Okay, now I add these two equations. What do I get? D plus u is equal to plus y minus y cancels 2x. Then we get a formula that is x is equal to d plus u by 2. This is one formula. Okay, the other one is, once again, d is equal to x plus y, u is equal to x minus y. If I subtract the second from the first, then what I get here is a d minus u, which is equal to, now this is minus minus and this becomes plus. So x cancels. Okay, is equal to 2y. So y is equal to d minus u by 2. So there are only 4 things that you have to, look for here. Only 4 things. One is d is nothing but it is sum of both the speeds. Downstream, if you're going, then obviously the speed will be more, no? Isn't it so? That is speed of the boat in still water plus speed of the stream. And y here is difference between the two. That is, if you're going against the current, then the speed of the boat in still water will be obstructed by the speed of the stream, which is in the opposite direction. Okay? Sorry. And x is d plus u by 2. Y is d minus u by 2. That's it. Nothing much to it. Nothing much. No question actually has appeared, but then it is there in your curriculum, so that is why I'm taking it up. You should know. You should know. I mean, you may never know if at all. You might get question next year. No. So small revision. Speed of boat in still water is x. Speed of stream is y. If boat travels in the direction of the flow of the stream, the same direction, then the speeds of the boat and the stream, they get added. Now that is called boat speed in the direction of the flow of the stream is called downstream speed. which is equal to x plus y, as I have explained. If boat travels in the direction opposite to the flow of the stream, against the stream, then stream speed gets subtracted from boat speed. So boat speed in the direction opposite to that of the flow of the stream is called upstream speed, which is given by x minus y. If a boat travels at d kilometers per hour along the stream, that is in the direction of the stream, and travels at u kilometer per hour against the stream, that is in the direction opposite to that of stream, then speed of the boat in still water x is d plus u by 2. And speed of the stream is y is d minus u by 2. That's exactly what I talked about. These are the only four things. Purna, I'm not sure about that, beta. I cannot get involved in that. I'm a faculty. All right. And that too, I'm a consultant. All right. I'm not an employee. No, salinity you don't bother about, Kishan. That would affect the speed. But then I told you, no, make a question for yourself and solve it for IITs. Okay, and salinity changes. A boat covers 75 kilometers. Okay, let me just change the color here. Against the stream in 3 hours. Stop. Against a stream means u, upstream speed. Speed is what? Distance by time. Upstream speed is 75 kilometers traveled upstream in how many? 3 hours. So this is going to be 25 kilometers per hour. And covers 60 kilometers along the stream, that is in the same direction of stream, in 1.5 hours. So same direction, both are traveling, so that means downstream. They're covering 60 kilometers in 1.5 hours. That is at 40 kilometers per hour. So what will be the speed of the boat in still water? Speed of the boat in still water. That is x is what you want. So simply it is nothing but d plus u by 2. So it is 25. Sorry. So it is 60 plus 25 by 2. That is 85. Sorry, not 60. It is 40. $65 by 2. 32.5 kilometer per hour. Right. Correct? Similarly, another easy question. A man travels by a boat 36 kilometers upstream. Traveling by boat 36 kilometers upstream. And 48 kilometers downstream. And took 6 hours each time. So here also 6 hours, here also 6 hours. Simple. So this is 6 kilometers per hour. And this is 8 kilometers per hour. What was the speed of the stream? Speed of the stream, you know, is d minus u by 2. I told you, it's all about these formulas only, nothing much. 8 minus 6 by 2, 2 by 2. That is 1 kilometer per hour. Perfect, that's it. Anita, just watch the video, no? It is a very simple application of the basic. Or just watch it and you will get it. Nothing much. Slow stream, yes. Slow stream, sir. This I will take tomorrow, but then still we have time. So I would like to discuss some wonderful kind of things about permutations and combinations, which I'm going to begin tomorrow with you. Okay. Speed of the stream, he is asking Divyani. Speed of the stream is y kilometer per hour. Speed of the boat in still water is x kilometer per hour. X is speed of boat. Y is speed of stream. Stream is river, canal, anything. I have taken upstream and downstream both. Qabula. All right. No. Day after tomorrow. Friday is the last class. All right. So you may not be comfortable with permutations or combinations, but let me tell you very simple things about permutations and combinations. See, permutations are sequential arrangements or orderly arrangements where the order in which the arrangement is made is important. Combinations, total number of ways of selecting R things out of N things. Here, the order of selection is not important. Anupali, good morning. Very early. Wiki. Okay. So I'll give you an example. Just listen to me carefully. Let us say that Indian cricket team is having a tour of West Indies in March. Assume. Okay. So let us say they have selected 16 probables or 16 cricketers whom they are going to send to West Indies. Now, out of those 16, they will have to select 11 players who will play the match finally. So that is called final 11. So selection of final 11 out of 16 players is combination. Here the order is not important. They might select them in any order, no? All right, Virat is playing, Rohit is playing, and Bumrah definitely is playing. All right, now who else is? All right, Rahul will also play. Okay, now we have to take a call between others. Likewise. So this is combination. Now, setting batting order of these 11 players, that is permutation. Obviously, batting order is important. See, batting order, this phrase has the word order in it, no? Anyhow, so that's the difference. Let's hope so, Ramavat. Arey Baba, Dikshit, don't give me the batting order, Ray. What are you doing? Bhat, BHAT. Sir, I'm going out of classroom. No problem, Anubali. Okay. Thank you, Ramavat. I can't take all the subjects. Yes, around 6 to 7 questions appear, Jia. Previous to previous year also. That is 2022 also, 2023 also. We shall discuss them tomorrow. I'll tell you. Okay. So now you know the difference between permutation and combination, because most of the times the question asked by students is, sir, what is the difference between permutation and combination? If a question comes, then how will we know that it is based on permutation or it is based on combination? If the order is important, then it is permutation. If your order is not important, then it is selection, which is nothing but combination. Now see, permutation is NPR. Okay, that is given by n factorial by n minus r factorial. And I promise you, this formula we will never use. Not required. See, I know why permutation combination was difficult for you. Mostly you will forget the formulas, then you will, not be able to understand where permutation or where combination is to be applied. All right. And then majorly the problem was with proof. This is equal to that. Okay. Anyhow, NCR, yes, we will make use of this formula, but in a different way. N factorial by r factorial into n minus r factorial. That's how it goes. इसको थोड़ा बीच में डाल दे यार. Okay. Obviously, now I'm going to talk about n factorial. What is a factorial? So n factorial is nothing but n multiplied with previous number, multiplied with previous number, multiplied with previous number till you reach 1. So it is n into n minus 1 into n minus 2 and so on till you reach 1. So what would be, let us say, 3 factorial? It is 3 into 2 into 1, that is 6. What will be 4 factorial? 4 into 3 into 2 into 1, that is 24. All right. 4 factorial can also be written as 4 into 3 factorial, wherever required. So what would be 5 factorial? 5 into 4 factorial, sir, directly. 5 into 24, 120. What will be 6 factorial? What will be 6 factorial? Tell me, please. Hurry up. Thal. 6 into 5 factorial. 12 6 are 72, 720. Got it? Got it? Okay, so I'll just take 5 more minutes. Just listen to me carefully. Listen to me carefully. Let us say that there are 5 boys, all right, and we have to send, you are the school principal. I'm sorry, I'm demoting you, but you are a school principal, all right, and then you have selected 5 boys, out of which you have to select some boys and send for inter-school debate competition. All right. Now, you know what? In how many ways can you select one person out of 5 persons? In how many ways can you select one boy out of these 5 boys? 5 boys are there, no? Out of which you have to select one boy. So 5C1. Okay. So please know this will be equal to 5. Why? Achha, remember this one. 0 factorial is 1. 1 factorial is also 1. Don't ask why, sir. Okay. I should ask you why. Please find out. Okay. And if I have to select 2 boys, it will be 5C 2 ways. 3 boys, 5C 3 ways. 4 boys, 5C 4 ways. And 5 boys, obviously 5C 5 ways. So 5C1 will be equal to 5. That means this means NC1 is equal to N. If there are N things available to us, and we have to select one out of those N things, one thing out of N, that is NC1 ways, which is N ways only. Okay, similarly here, directly 5C5 means one way. Okay, I mean, you have to select 5 boys out of 5 boys. And how many ways can you select 5 boys out of 5 boys? One way only, na? Aajo bhai. Come, all 5 of you come. You all 5 are selected. Only one way, no? Okay. So from this we gather NCN is going to be equal to 1. Please know this. And so in how many ways can you select 100 things out of 100 things? One way only, no? All right. So the rest I'll tell you tomorrow if required, or if at all you can give me 5 more minutes. Can you give me 5 more minutes, please? That is fine, no? All right. Okay, I'll show you the previous slide after some time. Give me 5 minutes. Okay. Now see, the whole point here is, if I take 5C2, I will write it as 5 factorial by 2 factorial into 5 minus 2, that is 3 factorial. Okay. So if you open all these things, it is 5 into 4 into 3 factorial by 2 into 1. 2 factorial is 2 into 1 into 3 factorial. 3 factorial, 3 factorial cancels. All right. So I get 5 into 4 by 2 into 1, which is equal to 10. All right. This 2 cancels 4. Now, my point here is very simple. Listen to me carefully. Listen to me carefully. If you have 5C2, what is given to you as R? 2. So, in the numerator, there should be only 2 numbers. You can open 5 only 2 times. Open 5 2 times means 5 and then the other number behind 5, that is 4. That's it. Only 2 numbers. Okay. That is how it should be. So simply you write 5 by 4 by 2 into 1. That's it directly. Same only, no? Okay, I'll give you more examples. So if you have 8C3, what is written here? 3. So in the numerator, there should be only 3 numbers. In the numerator, there should be only 3 numbers, starting with 8 and then preceding 8, 7, then preceding 7, 6. That's it. 8 into 7 into 6 by 3 into 2 into 1. Okay. Now, how will you write 10C4? Please tell me. If this is the shortcut, then how will you write 10C4? Ten into 9 into 8 into 7 by 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. That is it. Get it? No, you don't have to perform calculations. You don't have to perform calculations. One thing for sure. Okay. So out of 5 boys, we can select 2 boys in 10 ways. Now see 5C3. If I show you 5C3, what is that? 5 factorial by 3 factorial into 2 factorial. Okay. Now kindly observe, these two are same only, no? These two are same only, no? Huh? So this is again 5 into 4 into 3 factorial by 3 factorial into 2 into 1. 3 factorial cancels. Once again, you get 5 into 4. Sorry. 5 into 4 by 2 into 1. Same thing. So 5C3 is also 10. So from here, we learn that 5C3 is equal to 5C2. This means NCR is equal to NCR N minus R. Get it? So 100C98. This will be equal to 100C2. 98 times we can't write, no, 100. It will be very difficult, long number. So rather we take it as 100C2, that is 100 into 99 by 2 into 1. Simple. Okay. Now 5C4. If you have to find out, let us say 5C4. Okay, it can be written as 5C1 only, no? See? Yes or no? Going to this. So 5C4 is equal to 5C1, which is equal to 5 only. Get it? Okay, so this is how we do it. Alright, this is the core basics actually of combinations. How can it be till 6 only, sir? It should be till 3. Roji, where is 6? Here you're saying? Oh, that's what I explained to you, Roji. You're just increasing my work. Okay, Roji, please see here. 8C3. How are you going to write it? 8 into 7 into 6 into 5 into 4 into 3 factorial by 3 factorial into 5 factorial. Yes or no? Correct or no? So let me just write it like this. Why even this? Required? Not. Okay, so this is 3 factorial. That is 3 into 2 into 1 into 5 factorial. See, this will cancel only. Now what is left? Tell me, Roji. What is left? 8 into 7 into 6. 3 into 2 into 1. That's what I'm telling you, no? The same only. I have not designed these rules. Got it, Roji? Okay, so this is combination. You should know. All right, so this is a very simple chapter actually. Okay, now let me just show you the previous slide. So show me the previous slide where you talked about concept of boat. Is it this one? Correct, no? But 5C3, 5 into 4 into 3, 3 into 2 into 1, Himani, 3 and 3 will cancel. It is same, no? 5 into 4 divided by 2 into 1. That is why 5C3, we are writing as 5C2. 3, 3 will cancel, no? 5, 4, 3 divided by 3, 2, 1. 3, 3 cancel. Same as 5 into 4 by 2 into 1. One step back, Rahul. Yes. Yeah, total number of combinations. Correct, Shyam? Rahul, बताओ जल्दी. One more. वह बेटा क्या करना एक एक करके पीछे लेके जाएगा और लेके जाएगा. Yes, you say. Now tell me. Sir, repeat CSAT 2023 statement questions. What statement questions, Bhavna? I'm going to take up permutation and combination tomorrow, where I will discuss the questions which have appeared in 22 and 23 for PNC, permutation and combination. Anita, what is U? U is upstream. What is wrong? You ask me what is U? Upstream speed. Idhar aao. Upstream speed, U. Downstream speed, D. Yes, 5C2 calculation is right, Ganesh. 5 into 4 by 2 into 1. क्या कर रहे हो यार? कैसे ऑफिसर बनोगे? All right. No, 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 no. I will not take that Ramavat. जाने दो क्या करेंगे फिर. Atharva, n things are there, out of which you have to select r things. If you have to select them in an order, then NPR. If you select them without any order, then NCR. N things are available. 5 boys are available, out of which you have to select one boy. So 5C1 is the total number of arrangements. Out of 5 boys, if you have to select 2 boys, so 5C2. Out of 5 boys, you have to select 3 boys, so 5C3. Out of 5, you have to select 4 boys, so 5C4. Out of 5, you have to select all 5, 5C5. That's what I was explaining at that time. All right. All right. Now we shall meet again tomorrow and continue from where we left. That is permutations and combinations. Till then, goodbye. Have a nice day. Work hard. Keep revising. Keep fighting. This is Kapil Datta signing off. May God bless you.